Hello and welcome to day 3 of video making. I don't know if I really know what to call this, what I'm doing. Basically I'm just like documenting like doing VR art. So I guess it's almost like a bit like a virtual reality diary or like VR diary of making, and just like making stuff and like giving you like a little insight into how I make things. But yeah, I'm just like really keen to like be putting out like videos every day and just really working on this Tasty Loops idea of making content using virtual reality software, making art, making cool videos and photos that you can use for all different kinds of things. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm talking to myself again, and we're gonna have a great time. And today we're back in Tilt Brush and we're gonna get super psychedelic colourful. So let's start the video. So this morning I started off filming myself and filming my screen when I'm doing VR as well. So I'm just using like my camera to record me sitting down, and then also, if you even need like to know how to do screen recording, you basically use OBS software. It's so easy and it's free, so go check that out. But yeah, I was like recording myself with the headset on, and to be honest, I don't know how much value you guys get from that, because I'm not actually talking when I'm doing these kind of drawings. Like if I was doing like a tutorial, I'd probably be like talking at the same time. Because I'm just like chilling doing art, I don't really say much, so it kind of seems a bit superfluous to like have me just chilling doing VR in the background. But let's have a look at what I was working on this morning. Start this. All right, so we've got full screen record today, which is awesome. So I can show you all the detail of what I'm doing. So here we are in Google Tilt Brush, and one of the amazing things in there is like you can change the environment. So usually I use like a black full environment to like draw and make things, but some of them really fun ones, you've got night sky, which got stars all over you, and then like a solid ground. But then space, you've got a freaking moon and stars, and it's like a galaxy. And what's really fun is like you can like draw a platform and like pretend to stand on it, and they can even like kneel down and like look over the platform, and it looks like you're looking over in infinite space. So just super fun to play around with. So I play around with the environments a little bit, and I end up with black. I end up with, and I adjust my size of the sculpt using the pulling, what's it called? Use these grip handles to resize. It's so easy to draw in Google Tilt Brush. It's so fun. I recommend everyone has a go. Even my dad has had a go, and he's only got like half an eye that you can see through, and he still really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend everyone. No, he's not a pirate. You can go check it out and have good fun times. So I'm not sure what brush I wanted to use first off. So here I've got the mirror tool, which is available in other softwares as well. Mirror is just really handy because it means like if you're drawing something here and the mirror is here, it also draws at the same point. So it's just really cool to be able to draw like symmetrical stuff, but then also if you just go like, it's gonna make some kind of cool patterns and effects. I really like doing that in Oculus Medium as well when you're like sculpting, and obviously they need the mirror if you're gonna do like faces, so you're like drawing that and it'll come on the other side of the face at the same time. So I'd highly recommend you have a go of using mirror just to play around and see what kind of effects you can get. In this piece I'm trying to go for like futuristic kind of Sutu style, psychedelic trippy universe. So I just free draw little wiggly wigs. I like how it kind of looks like a face and a duck. Like I wasn't planning on, I was just like doodling basically. It looks like a little face and like a duck there with like an eyeball. Woo! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yep, so I'm just like free doodling and I make this shape. And I'm thinking that I want it to be like copied and pasted, so we're like going through this kind of trippy, spacey environment of neon colours and audio reactive sound lights and things. So I think about drawing like a road, drawing like a straight line, and then I think against it because I'm like, I want this to be like a tunnel. So I just have a go at duplicating the section. And when I'm duplicating it, I actually realize that there is a separate section, like that little, almost like a Batman symbol in the middle is actually a separate section. I'm like, hold on, do I actually need that? Like if I cut that, then I could have more of a tunnel going through. So I decided just to use an outside version without the hole in the, with the hole in the middle, yeah. Just duplicating, copying and pasting. And it just shows you like how easy it is to make like a tunnel effect. It's looking pretty cool. Here I'm adding the camera path. So we're gonna have a camera that goes right through the tunnel of all these drawings. And I'm just adding the lines there. It's almost like if you've ever used Photoshop, or it's almost like if you've ever used Adobe Illustrator and you've got like a pen tool with a, is it a bevel, where you can adjust the lines and the curves. You're placing the markers, but this is for a camera to go down. I think that's looking pretty cool. I liked it, but then I'm like, I need more happening. So I start playing around with the dot light tool, which is an awesome brush. So all these things in Tilt Brush are called brushes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like a paintbrush. So you've got bubbles, you've got streamer lights. Some of the brushes actually relate to audio as well if you've got sound going with your computer, so they'll do different effects. So I ended up adding some light paths with the dot light, blah 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 blah. Probably should think of the real name. The dotty line tool. And then I started playing around with this crazy hexagonal thingy bob. I'm just gonna skip a little bit. I started making almost like buildings on the side, and I think that looks so wicked. It almost looks like scaffolding of like these towers and skyscrapers. So I've got the camera going down. I'm just checking out what it looks like in the screen, because as I've said before, like it's just so handy to have that perspective of that exported video, because that's what I'm going to be using this piece for. It's not going to be like a 3D or a VR experience that people dive into. It's more like this is for video, and it will end up as a flat screen. So it's really cool to see how it looks through that framed, that viewer kind of thing in that camera tool there. So here I'm just going to add some embers, I think, so we get more like sparkly stuff happening. So creating this piece this morning, I actually realized that there's a functionality for you to like flick the position of the camera, which is something I haven't played around before. So if you see that button on the left there, that's camera direction. So I really enjoy the functionality of how the cameras work in Tilt Brush, so you can follow a path, but then also you can have a marker. So for example, you have like a marker on your path, which means at this point the camera will be at a different angle. So if you start here and have another angle here, it will slowly spin and turn, which is super fun. Then also you can have a marker to say this is the speed of the line, and also you can have points where you speed it up and slow it down. And then I think, is that a directional or a focus? There's another option there. I think it might be the focus. Because you already got one direction one. I'm not sure what that last one is. So yeah, I'm just like adjusting the position, so that's going to automatically move around, because otherwise if you don't put one of those positional markers on there and you try and record your film but you've actually tilted your sketch, it will just record at whatever angle you've been tilted to, which is a bit funny. I'm just adding those markers down there. So I was playing around with this, and then I realized like I really wanna, why don't we just like make it spin round and like turn, and we're just like falling down this tube of trippy colors and lights. Cool. So I pretty much was happy with that, but then I was like, hey, let's try some different colors. So just started smashing the different colors. And in Tilt Brush you can just use the recolor tool, which is it that one there? And you can just recolor any kind of brush strokes that you've made before. So it's looking way more jazzy, and I really enjoy the two tones. So I'm just recording the path again there. And then doing a vertical rectangle for stories and Instagram and whatnot. You can do a GIF export, so other than just like the camera tool on the path, there's a camera tool where you can just flick between options, so you can do like a snapshot or a video or a 5-second GIF, which is really handy to do. It looks pretty funky. And this was really fun to record because when I was recording, I was listening to music, so it's actually kind of interesting because it will record the audio reactivity to the sound that you're playing at that time. So then like if we're trying to add different kinds of sounds to the video when it's done, it's kind of maybe will work or maybe won't work, we don't know. Like it depends like the beat of the song, like the vibe of the song. And when I put it online today, it's kind of like it works with like glitchy, like weird, not really like psytrance music, but more like techno inspired, like digital music. I think it works a lot better with this piece. And also it looks like really futuristic anyway, so it kind of works quite well with that kind of vibe. So yeah, let me show you some edits that I made this morning. Oh, I haven't uploaded them yet. Give me 2 secs. Alright, so I thought I'd show you, like, I might as well show you some examples of what I'm doing at the moment in time, because what I do is I use this app called Prequel, and my phone screen looks really gross. Hold on. So I use this phone app called Prequel, and it's just really gnarly because there's all these different options, and you can just change like filters, and you can change effects. And this is the one I use mostly at the moment because it's just got so many options on there, and I just love how it changes the video. So like the whole idea is like you could download this video clip that I've uploaded for Tasty Loops and then use some kind of video editing app, and you can like really change the look and feel of the video like heaps. And this is so tech nowadays. Like there just wasn't stuff like this when I was like learning how to do videos like 10 years ago. Just to be able to like do like all these crazy effects like fisheye or like prisms, or just like adding like sparkles, just like everything. Like this makes it look so different. So yeah, super fun and super easy to like just change like the color schemes as well. And then people can like really use the video for how they want. Or something I'm really excited about, and I'll show you now, is how it looks with the origami option, where it's basically like a mirror, and you can split the mirror like this way, or you can split it that way, and it just, or into quadrants, and it just has this really trippy effect of just like just tessellated goodness. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one has turned out. I'm gonna try and make a new loop every day, and I just really like, it's just so satisfying doing this kind of like trippy, just really trippy like colourful stuff, because once you've drawn it you can just scale it really big and just shove your head in the sparkle world of VR, and it's a nice place to be. So thank you for joining me on this journey of making videos and talking random about VR art. Let me know if there's anything you want to know in particular, or if there's anything that you would like to see. But I'm just going to carry on making videos and talking to myself, and hopefully you are there to listen. Yeah man, keep in touch and, you know, stay creative in these weird times of lockdown. I know it's hard to stay motivated, but when you get over that hump of feeling crappy about being stuck indoors and just not being able to do stuff, you've got to flip that switch of being bored into something like, just gotta squeeze out some creative juices as we can and help each other do it. So I'm here for you, okay? I got ya. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.